what my goal is to do is to make up a better business plan. So it's actually going to be a really good size. Hey everybody, it's vlogging again. Look, I did it. Okay, enough of that. Let's get a couple of things out of the way real quick. So I apologize for the lack of vlogs last year outside of the Artist Alley vlogs. We have been trying to get something figured out with my health, and we're trying to see if I have chronic fatigue syndrome or CFS. I've already done the blood test for it. I will have a sleep study next year, but there are days when I am just too tired to do anything. So, and that will probably sort of affect how these vlogs go, and if I'm vlogging and I get tired, I will be including that in the vlogs in the future. Just because it's part of my journey now with my business. I'm potentially having something wrong with me. We don't know fully what it is yet, but the doctor was the one that suggested CFS, so until further notice, I'm just gonna go with that, and I will correct it when and if the time comes. Now that that's out of the way, welcome to 2024. Yeah, I know it's late in the year to be doing the, hey, let's plan for the year, let's get things going, let's do this, let's do that. I was having a major crash. Like, I, for the last 2 weeks, had no energy, and it was all I could do to sit here and play video games, because when you're that tired, it's not easy to art, because that takes more brain cells than people think it does. So, for the last 2 weeks in January, what my goal is to do is to make up a better business plan, because I've already gone through and done some brainstorming, but I need to refine that out a little bit. And the other thing that I'm going to do is work on some branding and some marketing stuff, because the way I'm taking my shop this year and just my work in general is in a slightly different direction. As some of you may have seen who've been following me on the social medias and stuff, excuse me, I am starting to do more fun, scary stuff, because that's the stuff that I like to do, and it's just the direction that I'm wanting to move in. I will still be doing mermaids and some fan arty stuff, but I'm going to start including fun, scary things into my work, and I will show you some things here of what you can expect to see if you haven't been following me on the social medias. But yeah, I'm going to do more work of that stuff because it's fun, it's what I like, and I've kind of reached a point in my artsy career where I've hit the fuck it stage. Because I graduated school in 2014, and I've been trying to get into the animation industry, so one of the things that I was doing is drawing things that were very similar to what other people were doing who were in the industry, because I was told that's what you needed to do. Well, it's 2024 and I'm still not there, so fuck it, I'm done. I'm doing what I want to do now. So now that I'm off my soapbox for that, for being on there for a whole of a few seconds, today what I want to do, today what I'm going to have time to do because I have errands to run later, we are going to work on a couple little branding things. I actually did one already while my hair was drying from getting washed. I'm making some things for the Etsy shop and for the Squarespace. I'm going to really I'm going to take a drink of water. I'm working on stuff for the Etsy and for Squarespace. I really want to focus on both shops this year because I'm not picking up a lot of conventions. As of this recording, I'm still waiting to hear back from one show already, but I know for sure I only have 2 shows right now. Might have 3, the third one I don't know yet. We'll see. So those will be where my focuses are. And one thing I've already done is, if you've ordered something from me, you may have noticed I've been putting little stickers on the packaging. I actually made a brand new sticker this morning. Let me see if I can show it to you. I don't know how well it's gonna show up on the camera. Will you focus? It will focus a little bit. Ignore this. I know that's there. But yeah, they're these little flowers. They're kind of pale, but that's fine. But no, I'm gonna cut these out and put these on instead of the tulips that I used to have. Like, I love tulips, but I'm switching to hellebore flowers because you can probably kind of see that's what I've got on my screen. You know, reference is important, kitties. Yeah, so I've done that as a new sticker. The next thing I want to do is create little thank you cards to put in with the orders. And I want to get these done today. It shouldn't take me too long because I've had my first order of 2024. So I want to get that new packaging all done and pretty and shipped today when I'm out running errands. Now that I've rambled your ears off for close to 5 minutes, if not a little more, let's get to some actual work. Oh, yes, I can. Okay, this is gonna work pretty well. Didn't want them to be bigger than the bookmarks again, just, you know, in case somebody just ordered bookmarks and you don't have like a huge freaking card in there with you. So it's actually going to be a really good size. And it's just a short, simple message. Thank you very much. Thank you for buying from a small business. It made my day and gave me another reason to smile. I hope you enjoy your little package and it brings you a smile too. Or brings a smile to you. So yeah. That's done. It's short, it's simple, and I'm just trying to make the packaging experience a little bit better. And I had done these, I don't remember if it was last year or the year before, but I did them. I think it was the year before, because I started doing them more when I did the Store Envy and Squarespace when I rage quit Etsy for a little bit, but what are you gonna do? I don't remember if I've done a video about that or not, but that is something I do need to eventually talk about. Anyways. So that's done. I need to cut all that out and adjust the camera. Holy crap, thank you for putting up with me and my BS. So yeah, I'm going to adjust nothing. So I'm going to do some cutting out and I'm going to package the thing and I will get back to you guys in a minute. So I will figure out this tripod eventually. Thank you for bearing with me. But no, I think that actually looks really cute on there. Is it focusing? Yeah, it's focusing. It was just a bookmark order, so I like to package them like they're a little present. If you actually buy the gift wrap option on Etsy, I use actual gift wrapping paper. So, for anybody, wants to try to say anything about that. So, yeah. It looks super cute. Actually, I think I like this flower better than the tulip. Tulips are some of my favorite flowers. Those and daffodils, I love both of those. But I also really like hellebore, which is why I've switched to the hellebore flower. They're just quite poisonous, so I will never grow them myself. So I'm going to go and get some lunch now, and then I will be back to do something. Probably something. Okay, yeah. Alrighty, so now let's go over the business plan. Welcome to the recording screen. So I'm going to try something different. I've seen a few other YouTube artists do this. I'm just breaking things down by quarter to see if that will help me better manage this year, because there really wasn't a year for last year. So I'm trying to be better, especially I think this will help with my fatigue
stuff just to have like a little plan of what's going on. So firstly, you'll see it says the 2024 quarterly breakdown attempt for Art by Janice. I have attempt up there because things change all the time, and that's fine. Excuse me. Alrighty, so right now we're in the January to March area. So what we're focusing on is the rebranding of the shop, just to make it, the more cozy, core, witchy thing that I want it to be. I do have Patreon awards and stuff, and that has its own tab. I'm not going into that right now, but it's just there to remind me that I need to do it. I need to design some new bookmarks in the next coming months. A few of those have already been sketched. I just need to get them done up and ordered. I'm going to try to make an actual card, like the website card. Go ahead and take a minute and look that up if you need to, or do it after the vlog. I've kind of moved away from using business cards at events because, like, I very, very rarely hear back from people who use those, so it's like I've just moved away from them because it's like, why make something that's just going to end up in the recycle bin or the landfill? So we'll have a card, and then I do have a little picture thing that I have at my table at conventions. It's like, hey, follow me here, just because that's easier. And then we've got the monthly vlogs. Hello, you're in one right now, sort of. I need to make a new banner for my shows, just because the old one's outdated. So this is a thing that's most likely going to happen next month. The card I'm doing this weekend and the Patreon wallpaper, at least for the month of January, is done. For February, I will be working on that next week. And then I've been saying this forever, but I'm going to do a tarot deck this year. I think the biggest reason why the last couple of years didn't work was because I was getting too knee-deep into what it was going to be. Making too big of a deal out of it. So I've just going to simplify things, and that's all you're going to know for now. And then we've got April and June with, I want to focus on stickers and some new tote designs and stationery. I've also got the Patreon, the vlogs, and some new lanyards. Patreon's going to be in each one just to remind me I need to do it. And so yeah, but the other things like the stickers, the tote bags, stationery, the lanyards, that's new merchandise I want to make. That's like small and more practical. I still have prints that I will be doing, but I'm moving away from larger prints in favor of smaller ones. At least for the time being. And I know I haven't said anything about it yet, but over here on this side, I've just got important dates and things that I need to keep in mind that's coming that month to plan my shop accordingly. And then we've got July and September. I still can't believe I typed holiday prepping. That just, it hurts so much that I had to do that, but hey, that's what we had to do. Now here, attraction, postcards, and bookmarks. Those of you who followed me for a while will probably know about the attraction poster series I did. I'm wanting to update some of those designs this year, but I am turning them into postcards. Making them a little bit smaller just because it's more manageable for me to do it that way. And I will also be redoing a bunch of the bookmarks. I still have quite a few of the original attraction bookmarks left, especially the Haunted Mansion one. So I'm trying to figure out what to do with those other than to just, I have them on my Squarespace right now, and I take them to conventions quite frequently. So it might be a once they're gone thing, but... And then I do know for sure that I have FanX in September. That's the only 100% show that I have right now. So it's just there with the dates, so I know it's there. And then the last quarter... October, November, and December are usually pretty late for me because October is a very busy month for me just in my personal life. And Los Angeles Comic Con is going to be in early October this year, and as far as I know, I'm going back. And then just prepping for the holiday sales. So in looking at the quarter, we can definitely see that the first, few months are going to be my busiest. And that's fine. That's what happens. Usually you'll have one time that's busier than the other, and I don't think it's a bad thing to start getting a jump on everything in the winter months. I should say winter to early spring, because that's usually when sales are kind of quiet. And before someone says anything, I use Google Sheets just because it's what I prefer and it's easier for me. I know there's a bunch of different plan things out there like Notion, and I know Google has a flavor of one, but this is just what works for me. And, I think you should always do what works best for you. Yeah. Alright, so I need to go get started on this now, the card. So I will see you guys in a few moments. Yeah. So here's the card all finished. It's all nice and pretty. I've got things down here that will go to my portfolio, my Etsy, Tumblr, the YouTube, which you're watching me on right now. Hello. My Instagram, and Blue Sky. Because I recently joined Blue Sky, I do not want to be associated with Twitter anymore. And then contact my email and stuff. So yeah, it's very simple, and I like it. It still matches my brand and everything.
So welcome back, guys. It's Tuesday. It's the 30th. We will be going to check on the horses today. So I'll show you them when we get there, but really it's just like a big mud pit because that's what happens when the snow melts out here, is it becomes mud. While I'm waiting, I'm just cutting up the thank you cards because I thought I did that, but then I didn't do that. And I'm not sure where my big cutter is. So I gotta look for that this week between doing my other stuff that I need to do. But yeah, and then later when we come back from the ponies, I need to work on getting the patron wallpaper into Photoshop so I can color it up between today and tomorrow and finish it so that it's up for February. And that's really it. Cut these up, waiting, and I'm still waiting to hear from a convention if I got in or not, so yeah. It would be nice to know, but if I get in, that will be a rant for that video. Anyways, so, gonna get to some work. Rowan, is this what you want? Go get it. Don't need my coffee.